Now, just hours ago in New York, Samsung has launched its new Galaxy Note 5 and S6 Edge Plus. Now, I'm not sure if you watched the live streaming, but anyway, hi, I'm Alicia from KLGadgetGuy, and today I'll give you a little summary on what to expect from both handsets and more. So let's start with the Samsung Note 5. At a glance, you will notice that the Note 5 and the S6 are very similar in appearances. For one, they both have a metal and glass unibody. However, with the S6, it has a gentle curve on the front of the phone, whereas for the Note 5, the curve is on the back, which gives it the actual proper grip when you put it on your hand. However, the problem with having glass back is that it becomes a tad too slippery, and it also becomes a fingerprint magnet of sorts. Now, internally, the Note 5 sports the same Exynos 7420 processor as the S6. However, Samsung has bumped up the RAM to 4GB for the Note 5. Now, the screen is Super AMOLED Quad HD, and the screen size is 5.7 inch, which is pretty much what most phablet users would expect, looking at how Samsung has not changed the size of the screen compared with the Note 4 and the Note 3 as well. Now, although the screen size is the same, 5.7 inch, but the phone is thinner, is lighter, and is actually slimmer. Now, although the Note 5 looks pretty much like the S6, its defining features is actually the S Pen. There are many new features for the S Pen. One of it is you can actually write directly onto the screen of the Note 5 without launching it or unlocking your phone. So let's say you're asking someone for a phone number. What you need to do is just get the number, launch your pen, get the number, write it on the screen, and it will be automatically saved. Now, my favorite use of the S Pen is actually signing documents. Previously with the other notes, what happens is you actually have to go through a number of steps to actually sign a document. But with the new Note 5, you just need to launch the file, sign a document, and save, and voila, you're done. Now, do you sometimes share chats with your friends? Well, I do, whoopsies. But anyway, even if you do not do that, you can also take pictures, screenshots of either chats or even directions in one long vertical shot. Well, the Note 5 allows you to do that compared to the previous other Notes or other phones as well, where you only can take screenshot the size of your phone screen. Now, one of my favorite features of the new Note 5 is the keyboard cover. I remember the days where I used to use the BlackBerry, and it comes with a tactile keypad, QWERTY keypad. Now, with the new Note 5 and its keyboard cover, you can actually slap on the keyboard onto the screen, and then you can use it just like you would use a tactile keyboard. When you've done with it, you just need to take it off and clip it to the back, and you can use the whole screen again. Now, let's not talk about the Note 5, and let's move on to the new Samsung S6 Edge Plus. That's really a mouthful, S6 Edge Plus. Now anyway, the new S6 Edge Plus is like the S6 Edge on steroids. It sports a 5.7 inch screen, but then do not be confused with the Note 5. The S6 Edge Plus is still smaller than the Note 5, even though they sport the same screen size. In fact, the S6 Edge Plus is only 12mm longer than the S6 Edge and 5mm wider than the S6 Edge. Now, this is probably catered for those who prefer a bigger screen but do not want the phone to be wider, which is how it would be like with the Note 5. Now, what's new with the S6 Edge Plus? Nothing really much other than the color. It comes with a new silver titanium color, and of course, Samsung has also bumped up the memory to 4GB RAM, as well as a slightly larger battery at 3000 mAh. Now, Samsung is also marketing the S6 Edge Plus as an entertainment device by saying that because of the curved screen, when you watch a video, you will feel more immersed into the video. Well, that's what they say. I'm not really too sure about that. Now, both phones are different from its predecessors in one most important aspect: fast, wireless charging. Now, you can actually charge both Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus with wireless charging from 0 battery to full battery in just 2 hours. Good job, Samsung! Remember the time when we had to use keys to actually transfer files from the PC to the phone and vice versa? Oh god, that was bad. Well, anyway, Samsung has finally decided to address that issue. With the new Side Sync, you can easily transfer your files from the PC to your phone and vice versa by just dragging and dropping. That makes things so much easier. Another good news, Side Sync supports Mac users! Yay! I'm not going to talk too much about the Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus camera because it's quite similar to the S6, except with one difference. The two new phones come with a software image stabilizer, which makes taking videos a little less dizzying than you would with the previous ones. You can also record 4K videos with these devices. However, do watch out for your internal storage. Right now, there are only 2 variants, which is the 32GB and the 64GB internal storage variants, and both the Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus will also not support expandable memory. This kind of sucks. Anyway, according to Samsung, you don't have to worry about security, since when you use Samsung Pay, Samsung will not store or transmit your credit card information. It only uses a security code instead. Now, Samsung Pay will first be launched in Korea on August 20th, and you lucky Americans will get it on September 20th, followed by China, Japan, and other countries in the near future, I suppose. At the end of the launch, there was a teaser on Samsung's latest wearable, the Samsung Gear S2. The official launch will only be in Berlin on September 3rd, so until then, all we can do is just speculate. But so far in the teaser, the only thing we saw is that the new Gear S2 will have a circular watch face. Now, it looks pretty good actually, but let's just hope it also performs just as well. Okay, that's all for my long summary of Samsung's launch of Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus. Until we get the units in our hands, till then, look out for our review. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to our social media platforms as well. Till then, I'm Alicia from KLGadgetGuy. Ta-da!